しいて戸惑い覚えちゃうわ不思議ね本当の自分というものが目を覚まし始めるその殻を破って君になら飛び込めるから怖くない生まれ変われるからずっと気高くねもっと空高く
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Noble Works. So, last time we finished up Maya's route, and this time we're gonna start Akari's route. So, without further ado, I'll see you on Akari's route. And here we are. By the way, if you want to know how to get to Akari's route, you just have to watch my playthrough of the common route. Okay then. Looks like I've gotten used to this life. I can get my hands on some extra time if I wake up before the alarm clock. Although I have a break from school due to the autumn holiday, I can't rest. Well, I'm an employee here, so there's nothing I can do about it. I stretch to wake up my body. Huh? There's some sort of discomfort in my body. What's up with this feeling? It's odd. Is it because I twisted my right wrist? Since the incident with the kidnappers, my right hand has hurt a little. I thought I'd get over it with a good night of sleep, but it's still in pain. For now, I'll go apply a gauze. Hey, Tsukiyama-san. Do we have a gauze somewhere?
湿布ですか？それはすぐにご用意できますけど、どこかお怪我でも？
It looks like I twisted my right hand a little yesterday.
大丈夫ですか？利き腕ですよね。
Oh, it isn't as bad as it looks.
無理はいけませんよ。
Don't worry, I won't. This is just in case.
そうですか？わかりました。それじゃあ用意しておきますので、その間にあかり様を起こしてきてもらえますか？
Oh, sure, I will. Ojo-sama, it's morning. Wake up. Like always, no reaction after I knock and call out through the door. I'm coming in. As per usual, Ojo-sama is soundly asleep. I can hear her regular sleeping breaths. Ojo-sama, it's morning. Rise and shine. Otherwise, Minamoto-san will get angry. It's morning. It's supposed to be bright. Come on, wake up, please. After her body rocks back and forth, Ojo-sama somehow manages to emerge from the quilted blanket clad in messy pajamas. And amidst her light, messy pajamas, I catch a glimpse of Ojo-sama's pale skin from the waist to her abdomen. For whatever reason, my heart keeps pounding. She appears soft, yet brims with feminine charm in her slenderness, causing my breaths to become uneasy. No, I can't embrace these obscene feelings. To maintain an upright attitude, I avert my gaze. However, rather than cooling my body's heat, the lingering image continues its suffocation. Thus, my body, all the way up to the brain, surrenders to the thrill. It's too late before I realize how dangerous the situation is. In response to my body's desires, I push down Ojo-sama, who had just gotten up. Say what? What is going on here? Ha, ha. Oh, he has a fever. Okay. I'm sorry.
風邪でしょうか。鼻づまりや咳はどうですか？
No, nothing like that, but...
もしかしてインフルエンザでしょうか？そうですね。藤島さん、口を開けてみていただけますか？
え？
うむ。咽頭が少し充血していますが、扁桃腺はさほど腫れている様子はありませんね。頭痛、倦怠感、股間や関節の痛みなどは？
Well, it's a fever, so my body is feeling a bit sluggish, but nothing else.
おそらく風邪でしょう。もしかすると溜まっていた疲れや緊張が一気に吹き出したのではないかと。あと、そのひねった手首も要因の一つかもしれませんね。千秋さんを疑うわけじゃありませんが、本当に大丈夫なんですか？勝手に判断して。医師免許は持ち合わせておりませんが、この程度の診察には自信があります。現場で培いましたので。
From where? Well, if it's this woman we are talking about, I don't doubt that she is an unlicensed doctor.
とりあえず、今日はゆっくり休んでもらった方がいいですよね。そうですね。それがいいでしょう。体調管理も仕事のうちですよ、藤島さん。
Sorry.
ですが、試験の成績も問題なく、身代わりの仕事はよくやっていただいています。また、使用人の仕事も予想外の働きぶりです。ですから、たまには気を抜いてゆっくりお休みください。
Thank you very much.
本日はゆっくりと休んで、できるだけ早めに体調を回復させてください。今日は安静にしてなきゃダメですよ。
I'm sorry, really.
そんなに謝らなくても大丈夫です。誰だって体調を崩すことはありますから。そんな時は無理せず、ちゃんと休むことが大事です。早く治しましょうね。
Yes, thank you.
いえ、ではでは。
Minamoto-san and Tsukiyama-san left the room, leaving only me and Ojo-sama. I'm very sorry for earlier.
覚えてるの？
Up until just before I collapsed. After that, I was in this room before I knew it.
そう。それは別にいいわ。熱があったんだから仕方ないでしょ。それに、体調を崩したのは私のせいでもあるわけだし。
Your fault? I don't think it can be considered anybody's fault. If it is, it's because I couldn't manage myself earlier.
だって、千秋が言ってたじゃない。手首をひねったことも関係あるかもって。それに、昨日の夜、中庭で私に上着を貸してくれた。だから風邪をひいたのかも。
You remembered when you were drunk?
うっすらぼんやりとは。その、誘拐の時のお礼を言って、それから体を抱きしめたり。とにかく私のせいだと思うから。
It's okay. You don't have to feel so responsible. This will heal up with a little sleep.
何か私にしてほしいことはある？
Not at the moment. Really, I'm fine.
わかった。それじゃ何かあったらすぐに呼んで。
I will. Thank you. Phew. Having been left alone, I take a deep sigh. I haven't had a 39-degree fever since I was a child. Was it this bad back then? I only just woke up and I feel dizzy with a cryptic ringing in my ears. I guess my fatigue will increase as time goes on. My fever might get worse. For now, let's sleep. I should feel a little better with some sleep. Huh? Ah, right. I was asleep, huh? I might have been stacking up fatigue after all. Looks like I fell asleep in an instant. The ringing sound went away. My fever might have gone down a little. Just in case, I'll measure it again. Let's see. Thermometer, thermometer. No, more important is my thirst. I'll go get some water.
ちょっと何してるの？
Huh? I was thirsty, so I was getting some...
意識を失うほどの熱なのよ。おとなしく寝てなさい。
I feel fine after having slept a little.
ぶり返したらどうするつもりなのよ。いいから寝てなさいって。水ぐらい部屋まで持って行って。いいえ、こうなったら いい？ちゃんとおとなしくしてるのよ。
After forcing me into her own bed, what? Ojo-sama sternly thrusts her finger at me. How did we arrive at this?
一人にしたら立ち歩くからでしょ。とりあえず水はセナにお願いしたから、そこでおとなしく寝てなさい。
But I feel sort of awkward making you do that, Ojo-sama.
そんなこと気にしないでいいから、病人は病人らしく看病されなさい。というか、させてほしい。やっぱり責任があると思うから。そうだ、今ここではあなたは金本朱里、私の弟。姉が弟の世話をするのは普通のことでしょ。
Well, that may be true, but wasn't imitating Shuri prohibited inside this house?
細かいことを覚えてるわね。いいのよ、今日だけは特別。病気の間だけはあなたは弟なの。おとなしく私に世話を焼かれなさい。
Well then, I will take you up on that. Thank you, Nee-san.
よろしい。あかり様、水をお持ちいたしました。あ、うん、今開ける。
I wasn't aware that she felt so responsible. In that case, might as well let her look after me.
はい、ゆっくり飲みなさい。
Thank you. Come to think of it, it's been a while since somebody has taken care of me like this. When I first started living alone, I had to take care of everything by myself when I was sick. During those times, I felt so lonely being by myself, so this isn't so bad.
どうかした？
Oh, nothing important.
その割には顔がにやけてるけれど。
I do, really though, it's nothing, so don't worry.
わかった。とにかく何か辛いことがあったら言うのよ。
Okay, if something happens, I will ask you for help. For now, please allow me to sleep a little longer. I then slip into Ojo-sama's bed. It's fluffy. The basic structure is different from that of the bed I use. And more than that, it smells kind of good.
今何か言った？
Oh no, it was nothing.
それならいいけれど、私はここで勉強をしてるから、何かあったら声をかけなさいよ。
If I say anything about how good it smells, she'll probably think I'm a pervert. In fact, I thought I'd say it just to try it out. This really smells nice though. I must look like a genuine pervert, huh? The scent truly does put my mind at ease though. Before I know it, I've fallen asleep a second time. I wake up in a place I'm not used to seeing.
はい、お父さん、申し訳ありませんが、今日は欠席させていただきたいんです。はい。はい、分かっています。ごめんなさい。この埋め合わせはいずれ。
Ah, right. I was sleeping in Ojo-sama's room, wasn't I?
はい。それでは失礼します。あ、起きた？
Were you on the phone? Do you have business to take care of today?
別にあなたは気にしなくていいわ。それより気分は？
Yes, I've got much better.
そう、よかった。それじゃ、セナに行ってお昼を準備してもらうから。
What time is it now?
午後2時過ぎ。
I see. I don't have much of an appetite though.
ダメ。多少無理してでも食べないとね。よくならないわよ。
Yes, I understand. As I slurp some noodles, Tsukiyama-san looks at me with a worried expression.
どうでしょう。気分が悪くても大丈夫なように、味付けはあっさりさせたつもりなんですが。
Ah, sorry. To be honest, I can't taste much flavor. It looks like my tongue has gone numb.
気になさらないでください。問題なく食べられそうならそれでいいんです。
I'm fine. I can eat easily enough. And because it was boiled well, it's nice and soft.
そちらの方が食べやすいかと思いまして。
Thank you.
いえいえ。それではまた後で器を取りに来ますので、ゆっくりで大丈夫ですよ。
Yup, easy to eat, and I can feel the deliciousness of the subtle flavoring, I think. I can't make out the intricacies because of my fever, but it was made by Tsukiyama-san, so it should be averagely tasty.
ちゃんと食べられる程度には回復してるみたいね。よかった。寝ている間苦しそうにうなったりして汗もかいてたから心配だったけれど安心したわ。
It looks like I've worried you. Sorry. Thanks to you, I slept soundly.
それならよかった。
I noticed towels placed at the side of the bed. Could this mean she was wiping away my sweat? Thinking that, I turned toward Ojo-sama, seeing her studying at her desk just as she did before I fell asleep. Thank you for wiping away my sweat.
別にお礼を言われることじゃないわ。看病するって言ったのは私なんだから。
Ojo-sama answered that without looking over here, but was her face red? She might be acting shy. Don't tell me you've been studying the whole time.
ええ、たまに看病したりお昼を食べたりはしたけれど。
All the way since before noon? Well done.
いつもしていることだもの。
Come to think of it, you don't seem to be treating today as a holiday, locked up in your room studying the whole time. Isn't it tough? Don't you think of taking a break?
勉強すべきことはたくさんあるの。
That might be true, but don't you go like, I wanna go shopping, or even I wanna play video games or anything?
別に。それよりもしなくちゃいけないことがあるから。
I have my servant work, so it isn't as if I always see her, but normally it looks like Ojo-sama doesn't play around. Study, attend school, study again, that's it in a nutshell. Maybe that's why there aren't any televisions on these premises. Well, it must be tough to keep a top rank at that academy.
学院の勉強もそうだけれど、他にマナーや立ち振る舞いの勉強もしないといけないでしょ。
Wouldn't you be used to something like that?
私は金本の娘だから、その名に恥じないようにちゃんとしないといけないの。そのためには日々の緊張感が大事なのよ。学院でもお屋敷でもどこでも人の目はあるんだから、気を抜くことなんてできないの。
That does seem to be true. But do you at least think it's okay to take it easy at home?
家にだって使用人がいるじゃない。そりゃセナや千秋には多少気を抜けるわ。でもそうじゃない人の方が多いのよ。
Is that how it works? Now I'm starting to get a little worried. But in that case, can't you take it easy on these grounds? The ones here are Tsukiyama-san and Minamoto-san. What is it?
あなたがいるじゃない。気を抜けるわけないでしょ。雇用者として、そして姉として手本になるようにちゃんとしないといけないんだから。
Role model? Role model, huh?
何よその顔は。
Somebody who can't wake herself up, can't tie a tie, can't even drink hot drinks.
猫舌は関係ないでしょ。それにネクタイだってもう結べるもん。
So you aren't denying the part about mornings.
バカ、デリカシーがないんだから。
She peers at me with an irritated face. What a role model, putting on such a childish expression. Well, I think it's cute. But I really have seen your will to be a role model. It sort of surprised me, your attitude to keep studying diligently.
そうでしょ。ほら、ちゃんとお手本になっているじゃない。
After you study diligently and graduate from the academy, could you be planning to get involved in a political marriage or something?
ええ、そうね。そうなるでしょうね。いずれはお見合いの話もあるでしょうし。
Eh? I asked that to tease her, but I didn't expect her to agree so naturally. Yup, that's right. Are you supposed to answer with lightness? Isn't this about your life?
どうかした？そんな変な顔して。
No, are you sure about that? Is that how you normally think in this society? You know, political marriages?
金本家の人間として普通のことじゃない？責任というか、なんというか。
Is that how it is? It's something that can be talked about so casually? Is it because I feel out of place here as a commoner? Because my sense of values is different? Is something like that natural? Don't you find it odd?
別にそんなこと思っちゃいけない世界もあるのよ。
If you can think like that, does that mean you've never gone out with or fallen in love with anyone? Well, I guess you haven't gone that far, huh? Eh? Could it be you really have?
何よ、悪い？いけないの？それはいけないことなのかしら？
No, I didn't mean that. It isn't that you can't, but...
けど、何よ。
Nothing. Forget it.
何よ。なんなの？いけない？私が誰かを好きになったことがないのがそんなにいけないことなの？別にいいじゃない。私が恋してないからって地球の温暖化に影響があるとでも？
Like I said, it's nothing.
だいたいどうしてそんなことをわざわざ聞くのよ。それぐらい察しなさいよ。
In other words, you're a
バカー！信じられない信じられない！察しろって言ってるそばから何言おうとしてるの？
Ah, sorry, I was sort of spacing out because of the fever.
嘘！絶対嘘！分かってて言ったでしょ！
No, really, I was spacing out.
こんな…
Ojo-sama's anger is such that I can hear her teeth gritting. I never could have imagined an expression like this to emerge from her normal appearance. Maybe it's because she was so spent this morning and now she's deciding to take it out on me by yelling. Do you not like this kind of conversation?
嫌い。自分をバカにされることが好きなはずないでしょ？
I don't remember making fun of you. I didn't mean it in that way in the first place. That not only do you diligently study like so, but you can also carry on a conversation with someone without fabricating yourself.
一つ言っておくけれど、私は普段からこんな感じなの。あなたと話しているときはなんだか怒りっぽくなるけれど、全然違うんだから。そこ勘違いしないでよ。
Really? If you ask me, it seems like that expression of hers was just Ojo-sama carelessly acting childish. I placed down the bowl of noodles I finished eating. I'm having fun though. If I'm acting as shitty, I have to put on a serious attitude, but speaking with you as my true self is fun. But I guess you don't agree, huh?
さっきから一体何を言ってるわけ？
I think it's wonderful that you're acting like such a diligent Kanemoto. I do feel like I should learn from you. But it isn't really fun, is it? Why not try to live a more fun life?
楽しいって。そんなの別に。
Your eyes always have a stern look, like you're scolding.
別にしかめてないの。
Being serious can be good, but playing around is good too, right? Also, rather than scolding, it'd be much cuter if you wore a smile regularly.
言ってるそばからバカにしてる。
I'm not making fun of you. Didn't I say something like this earlier?
知らない。人のことをからかってないで寝なさい。また熱が上がっても知らないわよ。
I wasn't trying to make fun of you, but you certainly are right. I will try sleeping one more time. Good night.
おやすみなさい。
Having somebody nurse you like this, the sense of security is great. This isn't so bad. Wrapped in a pleasant and a sense of security, I drift into sleep once again. He seems to have gotten considerably better, but small beads of sweat are dripping from his head nonetheless. While wiping it away, I contemplate his words earlier. Although my life isn't exactly fun by any means, for him to go ahead and say that. But that's something I've decided myself. It's already settled that I will go into a political marriage, so I can't decide against it. Whether I'll be happy or unhappy is a different problem. I don't have any complaints about that. I shouldn't have any complaints, but... With that feeling of depression, I stand in front of the mirror, peering into my face. Smile, cute. If he said that, it means... I feel like he was making fun of me after all.